The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Mike Foltynewicz gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, second baseman, number 26.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. One away.
Batting second, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
The first baseman, number 55.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Chris Archer will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win. All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And I'm looking out there in the outfield of Gregory Polanco. This big kid, man, he's 6'5", 6'6", and I love the fact that he's got great range. But he's still learning how to play the outfield. Got all the tools. Strong arm, great ability to catch. Let's just watch how he puts it together.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ender Inciarte.
Hard on the ground toward short. Gonzalez is up with it. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting second, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. From the stretch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Matt, this is a big at-bat right here. Big half inning right here. They shut him down at the top of the first, and now you come in, you got a chance to get a lead. This place is already ready to erupt. Just enthusiasm from the fans. They score a run, it's going to go crazy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Digging in, Ronald Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Archer comes set. Here's the 1-1. High pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. And that retires the side. One left for Atlanta. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Jumbo Kong. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jumbo Kong.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Batting sixth, Right fielder, Gregory.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
That ball was hanging right there just saying, hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Runner goes for second. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Digging in, Chris Archer, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With two strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Pirates on top, 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Nick Markakis.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. And now this is bobbled out in center.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners on first with one down. Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Wow, backdoor slider. That was a really good pitch. It's a tough pitch to hit because you don't get the normal read to think where the ball's going to break. He stayed with it. Great contact. Picked up the base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Dansby Swanson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A late swing at a slider for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's a good pitch right there. Two-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch. Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Mike Foltynewicz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Well, this bunt's part of his game. You know he can fly, and everybody on the field's anticipating it, but he dropped it in the perfect spot.
Corey Dickerson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Josh Bell is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Marte off for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Junior. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jumbo Hong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman, a base hit in his first trip. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gregory Polanco.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Johan Camacho is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Playing second base, number 17.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, second base.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swanson scoops it up. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the pick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Digging in to try it again. Ronald Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 13.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick
Stepping into the
Markakis.
box, Nick Markakis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter,
Camacho.
Johan Camacho. First delivery to him on the way. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's the 1-1. There he goes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Josh.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Jr. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 16.
Digging in once again, Jumbo Kong. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Digging in and looking for more, Gregory Polanco. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Junior is under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Dansby.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Mike Fultonevich.
Matt Joyce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Matt Joyce.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hits this one hard the other way, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Frazier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Archer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Braves strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Daniel Winkler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Digging in once again, Eric Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Camacho backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the 1st out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Archer, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. In there at the letters 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman. Have him.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90 fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches. I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Fly ball out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Ronald Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
1-2.
Ready on 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Archer steps into his windup. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as the lead remains 3-1. Striding in once again, Johan Camacho. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Johan Camacho.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now another 1-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Kong has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a flare out toward right center. Frazier is there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Dansby Swanson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Jumbo Kong. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Gregory Polanco will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Francisco Cervelli comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 3 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Stepping in, Eric Gonzalez, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Working to keep them in the game here. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here.
Pitcher.
Striding into the box, Chris Archer. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And that's in there, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Now pitching for the Braves.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Freeman.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough for those lefties.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Charlie Culberson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Center fielder number
4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park. Arodys Vizcaíno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Junior will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 4-1. Felipe Rivero comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Junior.
At the plate, Ronald Jr. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson racing back at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Gonzalez is there, and there are two men gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camacho. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.